Yo, 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 yo.
Good morning, New Jersey.
Patterson, Newark, put the guns down.
iHeartRadio, Connecticut, what's happening? Morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. What's happening out there?
How was everybody's day yesterday?
Man, I was in meetings all day yesterday after I left here. I didn't get home from meetings till like 9 o'clock last night. I was dead tired.
Wow. What about you, Charlamagne?
Man, I left here, and I was working on my book. I got my book coming out. Then I went to the gym. Then I went and got drunk.
Okay, yeah, I seen you drunk last night. You and Mac Miller.
Yeah, I was at the MTV up front, man. Me, Mac Miller, Melanie Iglesias, Tanisha Long from Girl Code. It was a good time, man. And I'm very I'm not even hungover. I'm just still drunk. So, you know, it's Friday. Don't mind me.
Nice.
I'm feeling like just keeping the party going.
Nice. Now,
somebody bring me some Remy V.
Oh, boy. Now, yesterday, I had to go to a doctor's appointment for my wife.
There you go.
They said that she was carrying so small, they thought that maybe the baby was affected, so they had to, weigh the baby. But the baby is absolutely positively good. Baby's 5 pounds right now. So it's good. We good money. So the baby will be here in a couple of weeks. So good money. The furniture's here.
You even got that stroller you wanted, that $10,000 stroller?
Nah, you didn't buy it yet? I put it on the registry.
Oh, you didn't get it?
No, you gonna get it. It's on the registry.
You better call UPS. I don't know what must have happened.
Yeah,
one of your rich friends will get it. Clue will get it.
Clue is definitely not getting it.
He's not getting you anything.
Yeah, Clue's not giving me anything.
That's your fault.
No, my fault. My fault. That's my fault. You're gonna get that, matter of fact.
Go get what?
You.
I just got my taxes back.
Exactly. And I know how much you got back, so.
No, I gotta buy a ring.
Well, stop the music.
Wait, so
You gonna do what?
Get me a promise ring, man. I'm gonna wear it myself. And the promise ring is that I will promise to always bang all these chicks as much as possible. To throw my penis in all these chicks' mouths whenever I can.
Oh my goodness.
That's my promise to myself.
It's Friday. Let's get the day cracking. You know what's joining us this morning? MMA champion John Bones Jones.
I'll slap him right now.
I bet you won't.
I'm drunk. I'll slap him right now.
Oh, this will be a good fight. He'll be joining us. Also, we have your first chance to go to Vegas. Sit ringside with Fab at the Mayweather fight. All that good stuff and $5,000 cash. Keep it locked. It's Friday. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's go. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah.
6:13. We got front page news coming up. Yeah.
Yes, and did you know the Boston Marathon bombers had New York City as their next target? The FBI knew this and didn't even bother to warn New York City.
Hold on, so they were real terrorists that they were on the FBI's watch list?
I mean, well, you know what? They had been flagged and they were supposed to be investigated before, and there were all kinds of mishaps that happened with the name spelled wrong. And
they said they were investigated for a little bit. They spoke to them, but they needed more information.
The Russian government actually had them.
Yeah, this one slipped through their fingers. This one really slipped through their fingers.
You know what? I ran into a Russian security guard last night, and he made a very, very bad joke. And I told him, I said, bro, not only is it way too soon for that, it will never be long enough for that to pass for you to make that
Oh, my
joke.
God. This guy's drunk. It just took him 10 minutes to get that sentence out.
No, I did, because I just thought about it.
It took him 10 minutes to get that sentence out.
did.
Oh, my gosh. This is going to be a long show.
Shut up. Damn it.
All right, well, front page news is up next. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. All right, let's get into it. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get in the front page news. Now, let's start off with sports. Bulls beat the Nets 79-76. Miami beat the Bucks 104-91. Yankees beat Toronto 5-3. And the Rangers, New York Rangers, make the playoffs.
You know, Brandon Jennings from the Milwaukee Bucks said that they was going to beat the Miami Heat in 6 games.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he needs to shut the F up.
He was joking. Now, Eric Fisher was the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. He went to Kansas City. The Jets pick up D. Milliner and Sheldon Richardson, and the Giants pick up Justin Pugh. Now, tell us about some updates on the Boston Bomber stuff now.
Well, you know what? They're very upset here in New York City. Our mayor is upset because the FBI knew as early as Sunday night that the Boston Marathon bombers were planning a Times Square finale to their terror spree, but they did not even bother to tell the NYPD for days. They just found out Wednesday. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was watching that last night when what's the sheriff's name? Not the sheriff. Police commissioner.
Ray Kelly?
There you go.
Yeah.
When he was talking about that, I don't understand why that's news. Like, why tell us that after the fact?
That's a huge deal because, first of all, the younger brother, Zokhar, came and visited New York City a few times. He could have had people here.
But he's in jail. I
Okay.
get it. So they're saying it might be connected to something.
Exactly.
Right.
He could have already had his plan in the works.
Gotcha.
There could have been other people connected.
Gotcha.
They had the names of the people that he came and visited when he was in New York 2
Gotcha.
times earlier this year. So it is a big deal because we don't know if he had other people that were going to carry out another bombing here in New York City. It's something that you still would have to investigate.
Okay, makes sense.
Here's what Mayor Bloomberg had to say at the press conference.
Last night we were informed by the FBI that the surviving attacker revealed that New York City was next on their list of targets. He told the FBI apparently that he and his brother had intended to drive to New York and designate additional explosives in Times Square. We don't know if we would have been able to stop the terrorists had they arrived here from Boston. We're just thankful that we didn't have to find out that answer.
Word, we could have learned the hard way.
Yeah. Right. Now, also, what's going on with these Brooklyn teachers, all right? They trying to smash the students?
Evelyn Rogers, she's 33 years old. She was working at the High School for Innovation in Advertising and Media in Canarsie. She was actually arrested because she was having sex with a 15-year-old boy, one of the students at her school last year, throughout the year. She was interviewed, the student was interviewed, and they did admit they had sexual intercourse going back to August of last year. So she is now being charged with rape in the 3rd degree. She actually just got certified to teach last February, so she's a brand new novice teacher. And I don't understand how that happens. I really don't. I used to teach 6th and 7th graders, and I would never even imagine how you could look at a student like that.
Listen,
a 15-year-old.
Don't do it.
Don't forget it. Let's move on.
All I'm saying is, why ain't no teacher ever try to sleep with me when I was growing up? As many teachers as I wanted to sleep with.
Have you seen your picture?
Yeah, do you know what you looked like? You saw them glasses you had?
Glasses?
Listen, I got molested when I was 8, okay?
I don't know who would want to do that.
My cousin's ex-wife.
And what did she look like? What did she have?
Well, she got a Jerry curl.
There you go.
But when she got the Jerry curl, I made her stop molesting me. But what I'm telling you is, why ain't none of my teachers try to sleep with me when I was 15?
Because you look crazy.
I have a fine teachers that I used to daydream about banging, and ain't none of them ever tried to sleep with me.
You looked crazy, that's why. Well, that's front page news. Now, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us up right now. This is your turn to just vent. Phone lines are wide open.
Phone lines are open.
Phone lines are
Hell on
open.
your mind.
800-585-1051. Tell them why you're mad. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Hey, yo, it's the dog, DMX. You pissed off? You mad? Call 1-800-585-1051 on the Breakfast Club. Power 105.1. Breakfast Club, bitches.
Desiree, tell them why you're mad, mama.
I'm mad that I paid $40 to go to a sugar daddy party last night.
A sugar daddy party?
Yeah.
What's a sugar daddy party?
Exactly what it sounds like. A guy who wants to pay your bills and take care of you.
So it was a bunch of chicks there and no guys?
I mean, no, there were guys there, but like all the girls were so ugly, and they were like black and had weed.
Black and weed.
Well,
listen, let me tell you something. You should have went to an NFL draft party like a real hoe, okay?
I should have, right?
Those were the future sugar daddies at.
And what's wrong with women that are black? You don't like black women?
I mean, I'm not that, but I'm all natural, so...
Are you white or black?
Light skin.
I'm Spanish.
Oh, you don't like black girls. All right, all good. Goodbye. Hello, who's this?
Girls.
Yeah, this is Z from Brooklyn.
Z from Brooklyn. What up? Tell them why you mad.
I'm mad.
I'm mad because Nicole called up yesterday. That trick talking about she mad she boiled herself with oil, but she can't cook in the first place.
Oh, so you know her?
Yes.
How you
She
know
must
Nicole?
have popped a Molly or something.
How do you know Nicole?
I grew up with her.
Oh, so she can't even cook. That's why she burned herself.
Yeah.
That would do it.
You should cook us some chicken and bring it up here.
Oh, you want me to cook y'all some chicken?
Yes. Can you make us some fried chicken?
All right, I could do that. But Charlamagne, what you going to do for that?
Oh.
I'm going to show you what that mouth do, though.
All right, I'll be there.
All right, enough said. Bring jerk chicken too. Pause.
I'll jerk your chicken too.
Nope.
There you go.
Nope.
Jerk that chicken, baby. I like your style.
Can't do that.
I like your style. I got something to put in your hair, boo.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Wakisha.
Wakisha.
I'm calling from Barbados.
Hey, man. How old are you?
Hey, man.
I'm 21.
Oh, tell him.
Envy, stop. You got to stop with the Jamaican accent, please.
It's the West Indian accent.
It's offensive. It's offensive.
Tell him why you're mad, man.
No.
I'm mad because I can't stream you guys live in Barbados.
Lord of mercy. Hit up the website, power1051fm.com.
I did, but I still can't listen to you guys live.
Yeah, don't scream out of the States. Download that iHeartRadio app then.
I can't download it because I'm not in the U.S.
Well, you got to catch us on the web later than what I interviewed or something.
Yes, that's...
When you come to the States, I'll throw some penis your way, though.
You'll definitely be streaming live.
Oh, my God.
Have a good morning.
Stop it, Envy.
I listen to you guys every day.
I'll go make some ackee and side fish, okay?
Envy the fakest light-skinned Jamaican since Sean Paul.
Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.
Hey, yo, this is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club. Power 105.1. Breakfast Club, bitches.
Junior, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad because I'm from Connecticut. What's going on, Angela? You know you sexy, right?
Hey,
The
baby.
what's going on. Listen, I'm from Connecticut, but I work for New York, right? And I'm a Franchise Boy fan. And I just thought, I ain't gonna front.
Franchise Boy.
That's Envy's people.
You know it's a goddamn shame that you're a Franchise Boy fan. I should come to this phone and punch you in your face.
Yo, Charlamagne, I'm rocking with you guys. Don't try to play me, son.
Don't try to play him, son.
I've never heard those words together in a sentence. I'm a Franchise Boy fan.
Yo, I just started rocking with you guys, the Breakfast Club. The Franchise Boys got this hot new record called Bremfo. It's crazy. It's some new artist. I'm not sure if he's signed, but his name is Esquire. It's him and Esquire.
Okay, you work for the label.
You
work for the franchise.
Hello, who's this?
Thomas.
Thomas, tell him why you mad, Thomas.
Man, I'm mad because my baby mom and my side chick got a job at the same place.
Damn, where they work at, McDonald's?
Nah, they work at your mom at the hotel.
Well, maybe they won't have the same shift.
Nah, they do.
Word? Well, guess what? I'm going to bang one of them for you.
Word, I appreciate it. Get the side chick for me, please.
He said, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bang your baby mom. That's the one I want.
Damn it, man.
I'm my baby mom. What she do to you?
No, I'm going to have sex with her.
But yeah, why my baby mom? Why not the side chick?
I want your baby mama, son.
It's revenge, okay? That's what we call karma.
Exactly. I want the one that's closest to you. I want the one that's going to hurt when you find out.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's going to hurt because you mad ugly.
Yep,
Whoa.
Exactly. This ugly guy going to bang your chick, and I'm going to throw a little money her way.
It's not going to be much. It's not
He's
going
not
to
going to throw no money her way. That's the last thing you have to worry
If she in college,
about.
I'm going to put some money on a meal card.
It's only going to be like $100. So you ain't got nothing to worry about, all right?
All right.
Well, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. Now, Yee.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up?
Yes, and guess how much Dwayne Wade has to pay his ex-wife in their divorce settlement per month?
It's
you
crazy.
have to guess a number.
It's crazy because he got the kids. I know the number, but it's crazy because he has the kids, right? He has custody.
Yes, he does.
That's crazy. He needs a better lawyer. Well, we'll find out at 6:50. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yow.
It's 6:50. Let's get into the rumors. Dwayne Wade has to pay so much money in support. Oh, let's find out why.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So, can you hear me? All right, so Dwayne Wade is paying $35,000 a month to his ex-wife, Savon, in their divorce settlement. Now, keep in mind that he does have custody of their 2 young children.
Seems like a lot.
Right, and that is he has to pay $25,000 a month. In addition, he has to pay about $10,000 a month for her living and travel expenses. He also has to pay a $1 million lump sum payment when the divorce became final last year, but they still have to go to court. She's asking for half of what he got from the time that they got married until the time that they got divorced. So that's going to be a lot of money.
He owed that, though, because, I mean, that was his boo-boo from day one, and then, he left his day one shorty for Gabrielle Union, so the least he can do is not pay $35,000 a month.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have to pay $35,000 a month now.
Yes,
he should give her half, and that should be it. He got custody of the kids.
He broke that girl heart, though, man.
You know what happened?
Did.
I don't know what happened.
He broke that girl heart.
All right, keep this as evidence. We might need this for Charlamagne in the future.
Nah, I ain't never getting married, so you ain't got to worry about that.
You just said you were getting a ring earlier.
A promise ring. The
You
promise.
also told us that when you got your tax return, you were going to buy an engagement ring.
No, a promise ring.
And then remember when you were laying in here on the floor on your deathbed?
Listen.
And you said, I'm definitely marrying the mother of my child.
Yep, but I'm going to get a promise ring, and that promise ring means that I will promise myself to keep banging these chicks at all costs. I'm going out shooting, baby.
That's stupid.
Anyway, Justin Bieber, now he's getting a bad rep, and we need to talk to him ASAP. They said he had a temper tantrum. He was in Copenhagen. He had a paid photo shoot for Elizabeth Arden, the cosmetics giant. They said he showed up 6 hours late. Then he wouldn't wear the costume that they had planned for him. And then they said he threw a temper tantrum. They wanted him to wear a bellboy hat, and he refused to do that. They said he's getting a reputation as someone that no one wants to work with, that he's disgraceful. They said he also showed up very late for a concert. He was there, but he was backstage playing a game of ping pong with one of his dancers, so he was an hour and a half late to start the show.
Sources say he said that I'm not wearing this hat because I'm a real nigga. That's what I heard.
He did not say that.
That's what I heard. I heard he said I'm a real nigga and I ain't wearing this hat.
Oh, stop
Now,
it.
aside from all of that, Wednesday night they smelled some weed on his bus. He was in Stockholm, Sweden, and they actually went and got the Special Narcotics Unit. They issued a warrant to search his bus. They found a small amount of weed. They won't say what drug, but local papers are saying that it's weed. And they found a taser on the bus as well. No one was on there, so no one will be charged because they weren't there at the time, so they don't know whose it was. But, there's a lot of issues going on with Justin Bieber.
You, when Justin Bieber gets arrested, he going to straighten up. All he need to do is sit in that holding cell for a couple hours, let a couple people threaten to rape his butt, and he going to straighten right up. Watch.
Well, he's rolling around with Little Za. I got to find out who this Little Za person is.
I bet he's a nigga.
Oh, stop
He
it,
definitely-
Charlamagne.
I told it. You know the funny part about this?
Has
I
some
told
melanin.
Justin Bieber a year and a half ago, stop hanging around these niggas. They're going to eventually start getting you in trouble. Didn't I tell him that? Did I not tell him that? Okay.
All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
This is going to be a long morning. Charlamagne is drunk. He just saying anything out his mouth.
Anything in? All right.
All right. Well, that's thank you for the rumors, Yee. Now, when we come back, we got to give you some updates of what happened with the Boston bomber. There's some more updates, so keep it loud. But right now, let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 20 minutes from 8095 Express, 10 minutes from the locals. Lincoln Tunnel 15 in, Holland Tunnel 15 in. Tabassy Bridge looks pretty good. Spal 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 7:05 now. Just giving you some updates real fast. Miami beat the Bucks last night, 104-91. The Bulls beat the Nets. Eric Fisher was the #1 pick for the NFL draft. He went to Kansas City. The Jets picked up D. Milliner and Shelton Richardson, and the Giants picked up Justin Pugh. Now, updates on the Boston bomber. What happened now? Why are people upset? Why is New York so mad?
Well, we're mad here because the FBI knew as early as Sunday night that the Boston Marathon bombers were planning a Times Square finale to their terror spree, but the NYPD was not informed for days. We found out about this on Wednesday. They were armed. They were planning to detonate the last of their arsenal here in Midtown in New York City, and somehow we didn't find out about it. Now, that's a big problem because, number one, the younger brother, Zocar, had visited Times Square twice in the past year, and they actually are trying to retrace his steps because for all detectives know, they could have been conspiring with somebody here in New York City that was going to perhaps help them out when they got here, or maybe something could have happened afterward.
There was cops all over Times Square yesterday,
with
too,
their
last
cohorts.
night.
Yeah, and if you see something, say something. There's suspicious packages, and that's been happening a lot. They actually saw a gym bag and thought it was something else and whatever. But still,
don't take nothing for granted.
Right.
You know? I don't care if police got to run down there just to check on the package, just some shoes or something. Don't take nothing for granted
at all.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you, Angela Yee. Now, you wanted to do a topic.
Well, actually, this was in the paper yesterday.
What happened?
It's incredible. They have the hottest hookup spots for cheating couples. So if you want to have an affair, these are the top 10 places that people go to in the city.
What motels are they?
No, actually, they're very nice restaurants. Bluefin was #1 on the list.
Never been there.
Morton's
Never.
Steakhouse. You've been to
Been there,
Morton's, I'm
absolutely.
sure. Cipriani's. You've been there.
Well, hold up. So what is this?
Yes.
Is this the side piece hotspots?
Yeah, like when you're having an affair, these are where people take their side pieces to.
And they treating their side.
That's
chicks
what
good.
I'm saying. Look, one of my spots is on this list too. Beauty in Essex made the list.
Damn.
I don't know how do you go there with your side pieces popping in there? The Palm, Momofuku is the one place I've never been to on the list, and now I want to go there.
Momofuku.
These side chicks are getting treated better than anybody. Houston's is on the list.
All right, well, let's open up the
I can
phone
see
lines.
Houston.
800-585-1051. Where do you take your side chicks? And ladies, where do you take your side dude? And when we come back, let's hear from Charlamagne. I want to know where Charlamagne takes his side chicks.
It just seems
I
excessive.
don't have no side chicks. I got girlfriends.
Like why?
Yo, he's drunk.
my
He is so
girlfriend.
drunk. When we come back, let's find out where he takes his
my
girlfriends. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. This is going to be a long morning. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking behind the scenes. Actually, Angela was talking about something that she read in the paper yesterday.
Yes, we're talking about hot spots where people take their side pieces, where people go to have affairs. And these are some very expensive restaurants that were listed. Apparently, people are really going to Bluefin, Morton's, Cipriani's, Ruth Chris, Del Frisco's, The Palm, Beauty in Essex, Houston. I thought people didn't take their side chicks to places like that. But according to James White on Twitter, he said side chicks go to expensive places because they're not getting treated fair in the relationship. Sort of like the sixth man in NBA.
And not only that, it's like, your side chick don't know she's a side chick. Most guys are telling their side chick that they're actually their girlfriends. So they're treating them like they would treat their girlfriends.
So where do you take your side chicks?
I don't have side chicks. I have girlfriends.
Or where do you take your girlfriends?
Wherever I go.
Anywhere you go, like Miami.
Whatever. It's all good.
How many do you have?
Do they all know about each other?
One. No.
You have one girlfriend?
Yep.
You said you have girlfriends.
Listen, I'm drunk, man. I don't like this line of questioning. Why y'all interrogating me? Don't interrogate me this morning.
Get
up off Charlamagne this morning, okay? Charlamagne don't feel like answering these questions, all right?
Live your truth.
I am living my truth. I'm just drunk and I don't feel like answering these questions right now. I'm still hungover from last night. Don't be interrogating me.
So you have one girlfriend.
Watch TV. Don't watch me. Interrogate criminals. Don't interrogate me.
Let's go to the phone
I'm trying to eat
lines.
my Dunkin' Donuts oatmeal, have a little bottle of water and some orange juice, take my vitamins this morning.
Your
My fish oil.
vitamin what?
My fish oil
Your
pill.
vitamin what?
S.
I can't remember.
They wanted vitamin D.
He wants his vitamin S.
This vitamin. What is this? Oh, C. I got my vitamin C, my fish oil pill, my Ginkgo Global. That's how you pronounce it? Ginkgo. It's a shame I can never remember how to pronounce Ginkgo Global.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
Let's go to the phone
we're off
lines.
track here.
Iceberg, good morning. Where do you take your side chicks?
You don't take them nowhere. You take them to bed, man.
I'm lying.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. You don't kick out no bread for no side chick.
Stop lying. Yes, you do.
You definitely have taken your side chick out.
Nah, you don't. No, you take them out. You don't do things like that.
Listen, man.
Go back to the days of the Mac when Goldie said like his hoes, he keep them broke. Side chick is a hoe. You don't take them nowhere but the bed.
Why would you cheat on your wife or your significant other with somebody that you don't even respect that they're a
Exactly.
hoe? Is it worth it?
Say it again.
Never mind.
I don't know why dudes gonna call him in front. No, I don't get my side chick.
They all lying.
Yo, what's going on? Good morning, people.
We're talking side piece hotspots.
Yo, I don't know when the rules has changed, but taking them to Bluefin, that's crazy. Martins, man, listen, yo, we get some sandwiches. I already got the bottle at the Van Cortlandt Motel. Order of the day.
Lies.
You guys are all
Lies.
lying.
Lies.
Now, Charlamagne, where do you take your side pieces?
My side chick goes wherever I go.
Wherever you go. So where do you go?
Wherever. Popeye, Chick-fil-A.
When we come back, I heard a conversation of Charlamagne talking behind the scenes, and he was calculating a bunch of stuff he was buying. You remember
Hey,
that?
chill out. No, we're not doing that.
No?
Oh.
When we come back, we'll talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Lying ass DJ.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
We out here.
Taking your phone calls now. In yesterday's paper, Angela Yee was reading an article about what, Yee?
It's about where people take their side pieces to, the hottest hookup spots for the city's cheating couples.
Listen, treat your side chick good. You know why? Because if she's good enough for you to put your penis in her, she's good enough for you to take her places. Good places.
800-585-1051. Side piece hotspots. Where do you take your side chick? Ladies, where do you take your side dudes? It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We're talking side piece hotspots. Now, before we go there, Charlamagne.
Envy.
Yesterday, I heard you talking about money that you were spending. And you were calculating the money that you were spending for your girlfriend.
Do you buy your side piece things, like presents and stuff?
Charlamagne?
Are you supposed to?
Which girlfriend? What are you talking about?
How many do you have?
I don't even know.
Yesterday, you were calculating the
said
money
one.
that you were spending. It was $20, $20. You remember?
Yep.
what were you spending on?
This is going nowhere. Don't even bother.
Exactly. I don't know why you're even talking to me.
Charlamagne said you spent $20 on nails.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
$20 on toes.
What are you talking about?
$20 on hair.
Nails and,
Angela,
toes
what is
don't
Envy
cost,
talking about?
nails and toes don't cost the same.
Angela, what is Envy talking about?
Let's go to the
The
phone
game is to be
lines.
sold, not to be told.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, it's April.
April, where do you take your
side
side
chick.
dude?
Man, look, these side dudes can't get that much play. You go to the room, that's it.
To the room, that's it? You won't go out for drinks or nothing?
What's all that for? That's what your man is for. That's his job. Pay for your drinks.
Well, isn't going to the room what your man is for, too?
That's a good point.
All right, mama. Hello, who's this?
Yeah,
Where do you take your side chick?
everywhere, man. You gotta respect women, bro.
There you go.
You're cheating on your main one just for another just as beautiful.
There you go. Because you know why? Because if you get caught, you got to have some place to go.
Hello, who's this?
It's Anthony from Stein. What's going on, bro?
Where you take your side piece, homie?
Is even though it's a little expensive, I take it to IHOP.
IHOP is not expensive.
It is expensive, trust me, because she be ordering this and then that, and that adds up too much for a side piece.
Yeah, but you can't even get drinks.
Listen, the moral of the story is it don't matter where you take your side chick as long as you take your main chick someplace better.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, everything, what's going on, guys?
Yo, what's your name?
This is Marty. Good morning.
Marty, where do you take your side piece?
You take them fishing. Nobody's coming out there on that boat. In the middle of that ocean, you're going to catch some bass and you know the rest of that.
Fishing.
All right, fishing. All right, yeah,
Front
good
ass
morning.
niggas, man.
Well, yeah, we got rumors coming up.
Yes, and let's talk about our girl, Nicki Minaj. She has just signed on for something huge. I'll tell you what it is.
Okay, and Nicki Minaj cursed me out yesterday on Twitter.
Why?
I spelled the name wrong.
Oh, I saw that. You spelled it M-A-N-I-J.
It was spell check. She said she was going to punch me in my face when she see me.
That's spell check?
Yeah.
Spell check made that word up?
Absolutely.
Envy, you spelled it wrong.
If you
It's
can't
okay.
spell, if you can't pronounce, we know this
Shut
already.
up. All right, we
Would you
got
go to
rumors
school?
coming up. Yes, I did. I went to Hampton University.
Right.
Who?
What was that?
who?
I don't know. They can go to college. That's what they say in
my
college.
God. No, they
He
don't.
doesn't know nothing about college.
Nothing at all.
Black universities. Who?
No. Rumors coming up in 10 minutes. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, don't forget, next hour, we have an MMA fighter in the building.
I'm going to slap him, too.
He goes by the name of John Bones Jones.
I'm going to slap
You're not gonna slap
fire out of
anybody.
John
Stop
Bones
it.
Jones.
He's gonna mess around and knock Charlamagne right out today.
And I'm going to get paid because I'm a suit. You know how I do.
Oh, my goodness. We got rumors coming up, Yee.
Yes, we are going to talk about Nicki Minaj and a new venture that she has going on. Also, Rihanna and Ciara The beef continues with these two young ladies. And Eminem, I got some Marshall Mathers news for you that should be exciting for this year.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it in 10 minutes. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Rumors next. 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get into the rumors now. Eminem, is he back or not? Let's find out.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So the rumor is that Eminem is releasing an album this summer. Nobody knows when these new songs will be available for purchase, but some reports are saying they'll be released right after Memorial Day. But in Detroit, they're saying that it's going to come out July 2nd. So I'm not sure, but the one thing we do know for certain is that there's going to be some new songs released from Eminem this year, according to Paul Rosenberg from Shady Records.
I'm going to listen to Detroit and Paul Rosenberg. If Detroit say July 2nd, I'm going to go with July 2nd.
Shout out to Paul Rosenberg. I saw him yesterday, and that's the guy who got me my start in radio.
Where'd you see him?
I was in Manhattan, right near where the NFL draft was.
Oh, okay.
By radio
I thought you was maybe shopping or something.
No.
Let me find out.
I don't think me and Paul shop at the same places.
Let me find out you was out there trying to get you a little baller, Yee.
No, actually, it sucks that I had to be in that area for a meeting.
Traffic is
and it
crazy.
was right across the street from where the NFL draft was.
Whatever.
But I didn't even go near there. What do you think I'm going to do? Stand outside on the street?
Yep.
The streets are all blocked off and everything. All right, Nicki Minaj, she is in final negotiations to make her live-action movie debut. She's going to be in a revenge comedy called The Other Woman with Cameron Diaz, Kate Upton, Leslie Mann. Yes, they said she's going to play Cameron Diaz's opinionated assistant at a law firm. So that should be pretty interesting to watch.
I can see that.
Yes, Riri and Cece, their beef just can't stop, won't stop. Now, Rihanna logged into her account yesterday and made some comments about Sierra. This time she said, "Why am I still the main topic of her interviews? She don't be shamed, though. How she let him play her like that every time." Then she said, "Yeah, I know you're here to talk about your album, but we want to talk about a more relevant topic, Rihanna." Then she put out hashtag, "Where is your publicist?"
Rihanna's foul, yo.
No, she's not. She's telling the truth. Sierra got to do what she got to do. Sierra got an album coming out, so she got to drum up interest somehow. Because her music isn't drumming up enough interest.
Well, people are asking those questions. So at first, she was saying, "Why you keep talking about me?" But then you got to realize people are going to ask Sierra those questions. But then Sierra could always duck and dodge those questions if she wanted to. And
when does Sierra album come out?
One Woman Army?
When does it come out?
In a couple of months?
Nobody knows. It's not a couple months either. It's like next month.
Next month. That's what I meant to say.
Well, Charlamagne knows.
Yes.
All right, and Rock Nation Sports. They just signed on Skylar Diggins, WNBA player. She tweeted out, "Shock Nation meets Rock Nation. It's the rock in here."
She's so damn fine.
That should be interesting. I wonder what kind of things they're going to have her doing now.
Everything.
All right, and that
Brittany Griner wants to get her pregnant, too.
Stop it. And that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Yee. Charlamagne!
What?
Charlamagne!
What, man?
Why do you keep yelling his
so
name
loud?
now? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Donkey of the day, 804.
Yes, and it's going to an NBA player named Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings, come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with you,
His
Brother
name
Jennings.
sounds familiar. Why do I know Brandon Jennings?
Probably because he plays in the NBA for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, that was Tiana Taylor's boyfriend.
I don't know nothing about that.
And they had pictures in bed together, and then because she was a virgin, he wouldn't date her anymore.
Oh, well, 804
Smart
that
man.
happens. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 25 minutes from 8095 Express, 15 minutes from the locals. Lincoln Tunnel, 25 in. Holland Tunnel, 30 in. And Tabassy Bridge looks pretty good.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Friday, April 26th goes to Milwaukee Bucks star Brandon Jennings. Now, Brandon Jennings and the Milwaukee Bucks are playing the Miami Heat currently in the first round of the NBA playoffs. And before the series, when Brandon Jennings was asked who was going to win the series, he said this.
We're playing against the defending champs. I think it's going to be a good one, an exciting one. I know everybody's counting us out, so we just going to go out there and play basketball and win.
And win?
Yeah.
And how many games?
6. We're gonna win in 6.
Well, as of last night, the Milwaukee Bucks are currently down 3-0 in that series. Now, I'm all for having confidence and being optimistic and speaking things into existence, but you have to be realistic about certain things. And the Milwaukee Bucks beating the Miami Heat in the first round of the playoffs is one of those things. Let me tell you a story, Brandon Jennings. Young man, when I was younger, I wanted to be a werewolf. This happened shortly. No, seriously. This happened shortly after I watched the movie Teen Wolf, and I thought being a werewolf was so cool. Werewolves could play basketball, and they got the chicks, and they surfed on vans throughout their town. So every day for the next year, I told everybody that would listen, I was eventually going to turn into a werewolf. Well, Brandon Jennings, everybody thought I was crazy for saying that. Nobody ever believed me, and me turning into a werewolf never happened. Well, world.
We don't know that.
After hearing Brandon Jennings declare to the world that the Bucks will beat the Heat in 6 and hearing my story about saying I was going to be a werewolf, you now know what Brandon Jennings and I have in common. Give Brandon Jennings and myself the biggest hee-haw.
Now, forget being realistic. You have to be confident. Sometimes you can will things into existence. It just didn't work out this time.
No, you can't.
Oh.
That wasn't, no. Some things you can't will into existence.
Like being a werewolf, you definitely can't will
being
that.
a werewolf.
Yeah, let me hear your werewolf sound.
Nigga, what? I'm not here to fulfill your kinky light-skinned fantasies.
You said you wanted to be a
He
werewolf.
wants to hear your mating call.
Yeah, your light-skinned
I'm sure you
fantasies.
whatever werewolves
You want
to growl or whatever.
Howl like a werewolf?
Did you just meow like a kitten, Eddie?
You might as well ask me to, you might as well ask me to squeal like a pig.
Come on, let me hear it.
Light-skinned pervert.
Stop playing. Let me just see.
No, nigga.
You do it, Envy.
I'm a grown-ass man.
You know that's what this is about. Envy wants to do it.
Okay.
Wow, Envy. Now that sounds like something else.
That sounds like a light-skinned mating call.
Shut up.
That sounds painful.
That sounds like an invite to the butt.
It sounds like somebody's in pain.
When we come back, MMA champ John Bone Jones will be in the building. He's fighting this week, and we're going to chop it up with him. He's supposed to be one of the best.
I'll slap him.
We'll see when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have a special guest in the building. Charlamagne.
Yes.
Watch your mouth and knock your
I feel like I can take him.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Come on, man. Watch your mouth, dog.
Why you stepping to the side already?
Still feel like I can take him.
John Bones Jones. Good morning, sir.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on the show.
We were going to play a prank and say, you were going to be a janitor. We were going to have you clean some things up here.
Who was going to do that?
Yeah, we didn't know. We weren't in on that prank.
I wasn't in on this prank.
Now by myself.
That was a light-skinned prank from this light-skinned guy over here. We knew nothing about that.
Yeah, you would.
But then I didn't want to get beat up, so I said, let me leave it alone. Well, good morning. Well, explain the story. You were almost a janitor.
Yeah, man. Fresh out of college, I had a kid on the way. Wasn't sure what I was going to do, and I was bouncing for a while. And my parents was like, John, you can't bounce forever. You know what I mean? You need to find a job with some health benefits. So
You mean bounce? You mean security?
I was doing security, at a local bar in my hometown, and right as I put my application in, I had a cat hit me up and say, I know you have this talent to wrestle and everything, and I know somebody who has an MMA school. Sure enough, I called that MMA school on a Monday, and by Wednesday, I had started my career. That was about five years ago.
He didn't say wrestle. He said, I know you got a talent of kicking people's ass. I see you at the bar shoving broomsticks up people's ass every week.
Wow, he didn't say that.
No, I actually didn't get to fight at the bar. I would have loved to, but...
But wouldn't your brothers have taken care of you?
Nah, both of my brothers being in the NFL, I wouldn't have looked for them to take care of me. I've always been a self-sufficient young man, and I have 4 daughters now, so it's important that I will always work hard. Stay on top of the game.
With the same woman?
Two different women.
Oh,
Two different women. Yeah, one of my real close friends, and now the woman that I'm engaged to.
So it's gonna beat people up. You beat the up too. With no condom.
I guess you could say that.
All girls, so that means you have a weak back normally.
Oh, y'all nuts. I see what type of interview this going to be already.
I don't like wearing condoms either if it makes me feel better.
It just takes the sensation away.
Absolutely. I'm protecting
Wait, okay, we're not going to condone that.
We're not going to promote not wearing condoms, guys.
This guy kills people for a living.
He doesn't kill people.
I can take off the condom if I want to.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
And
well, now he
can.
Now he can because he's engaged, but...
Why get engaged now, though? You're undefeated. You're at the top of your game. You got girls throwing the box at you left and right. Why put your jersey in the rafters now?
He wants to be a good example for his daughters.
Hey, man. If you want to go ahead and make that mistake, hey, do you.
Why would you say that marriage is a mistake?
I'm going to be over here playing, player.
You don't look like you get much, though.
Ooh.
I pay for it.
You pay for it?
Absolutely. I pay for it.
And he's cheap, so you know what type of quality he's getting.
Oh, man, you picking up from the side of the road.
It don't matter. A win is a win.
A win is a win.
A win is a win.
It's true. You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Now, also, Mike
Never
Tyson, he used to always say that, people used to come up to him in the street and try to knock him out. Do you have that same problem?
Nah, like, if you can tell my demeanor, I'm always smiling. I'm a pretty happy young man. I'm tall. Most people don't look at me and think, oh, let me go pick a fight with this guy.
I think I can take him.
Yeah, man.
Why are you moving away from him? Why are you so far away?
I'm over there. Yeah, so I never have any problems.
All right, well, John Bones is here. You want to holler at him? 800-585-1051. He's an MMA champ. He fights this weekend. Who wants you with him? Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have MMA champ John Bone Jones in the building. You want to holler at him? Call us up right now. Now, you lost one fight. Well, you were disqualified. What happened in that fight?
You had to bring it up.
Now you about to set him off. Now you about to flip.
Oh, I'm about to go Super Saiyan.
That hurts, though.
You gotta watch that on YouTube. It's hilarious. Anyways, yeah, I lost one fight back in 2009, I think it was, against this cat named Matt Hamill. They kind of messed up a little bit. I threw an illegal elbow, and they should have stopped the fight and penalized me 1 point, but the referee was a little bit of a
hater.
He was a little bit of a knucklehead, I'll say, and he ended up stopping the fight and disqualifying me right away. So right now we have Dana White, who's the president of the UFC. He's going to try to dispute that and get me back to being an undefeated champion.
Now, I've watched the UFC. What the hell is an illegal hit? Y'all look like y'all be damn near killing each other.
Oh, no, man. That's the thing. It's a common misconception. You know, the UFC is, I think it's one of the safest sports in the world.
Yeah,
right.
right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, listen, you know, we never have career-ending injuries in our fights. You know, the worst that we go through, you know, is a concussion. Obviously, people are getting knocked out, but that happens in football, hockey, you name it, any contact sport. You're risking concussions.
And it doesn't hurt that boxing is so boring right now.
Yeah, you
boxing
know,
used to be my favorite sport to watch.
It's boring.
Yeah,
the heavyweight division
it's over, to be honest with you. You know, no disrespect to boxing, but you know, people want to see Floyd Mayweather fight Manny Pacquiao. Now that Pacquiao,
nobody wants to see that anymore.
Yeah, Pacquiao's been losing, so there's really nobody. There's no rivalries. You know what I mean? Mayweather's like he's beating everybody, and outside of him, nobody even knows who anybody is really. Right. So yeah, UFC is taking the world by storm.
And plus a non-existent heavyweight division too in boxing.
Yeah, you got the Klitschko's and like who else? I can't even name nobody else.
I can't think of anybody else. Now your hands, they're deadly weapons, right? They're
yeah, pretty much.
So does that mean if somebody hits you can't hit them back?
Now if somebody hit me, I'm gonna tear them up. To be honest,
I won't do that now.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, you were thinking about hitting them?
I was thinking about it for a second.
You see the thoughts that go through light-skinned people's head? I would never think nothing.
I was thinking, could you be back?
What do you got against the light-skinned brothers?
Yeah, I'm just
were you made fun of
him and Drake
for being dark?
Yeah, he bothers me all the time, man. He's a bully.
Drake.
Like you don't like bullies. It seems like you don't like bully bones, and he bothers me all day. He's a big bully.
Should we do something about that?
Absolutely.
Nope.
Now, do you have
shouldn't do anything.
Do you have any predictions for Saturday?
This Saturday, if you guys want to see sure domination, check out this fight. I mean, you know, no one wants to watch a bully do work, but I mean, it's gonna be pretty bad this weekend. This guy's been talking a lot of crap. He's pretty disrespectful, and I got an extra chip on my shoulder to perform at a high level. So if you guys want to see somebody get knocked out, excuse me.
Knocked
You
out.
got 4 kids already. You know you're good at that. You know you're good at that.
Everybody else up. Watch it now.
What has he said to you that you feel is disrespectful?
Oh man, this guy is so disrespectful. I mean, he's disrespected people's wives, families, countries. I mean, he'll say anything to promote a fight and call himself the champion of the world.
Like Nut Cheerios or something?
He wouldn't know how my girl tastes. But, he fought Anderson Silva, and he was talking about slapping his wife on the butt and having her cook meals for him and all this stuff. And you don't talk about the family. Yeah, oh yeah, he got that butt whooped. And that's what I'm going to do too.
Would you ever do anything crazy like get in a boxing and like fight Floyd Mayweather for like the biggest payout?
You know, I would
yeah,
that wouldn't even be right.
You would kill for me.
No, to be honest with you, if it was all hands, it would probably be a pretty competitive
That would say it would
match.
be all hands, no kicking, no elbows. You gotta.
Yeah, but you're like
But
twice
that's
the
not
size.
fighting. Yeah, that's not fighting either. You know what I mean? You can't be at the bar and be like, all right, no kicking, no taking me down, don't stretch my shirt out.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like that. What I do, I consider it really is fighting. Yeah, it's the true art of fighting.
Well, John Bones Jones, we appreciate you stopping through. We're gonna see you this Saturday, Newark, New Jersey, the Prudential Center. You can order it on pay-per-view.
Did they legalize that yet in New York?
It's not. You know what? New York State is the last state in the country.
We're still waiting, but it looks like it's going to happen, though.
I mean, I got to fight at the Garden. We got to make that happen.
Or the Barclays Center, yep.
Barclays Center, that's what you mean.
Well, it's the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1, John Bones Jones.
Yeah.
Hey! Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. I'm DJ Envy.
I'm Angela Yee.
You sound the same as DJ Envy.
You sound the same as Angela Yee.
And we are getting ready for a rumor report.
What are we doing in rumors?
Kevin Hart, you know, he had that whole DUI situation. Well, now I'll tell you what he's going to be facing. Cat Williams had some troubles, too. Also, one of our staples in the urban community, in hip-hop and R&B, in our culture, is about to be out of here. I'll tell you all about that.
Is he dying?
I'll tell you, it's something that we all grew up on.
All right, it happens at 8:50. Keep it locked. The room is next. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning, it's Wale. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yow.
It's 8:50. Let's get into the rumors now. I almost said Cat Williams. Kevin Hart.
Him too.
Kevin Hart was arrested. Well, let's find out if he was charged and what's going on with him.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So Kevin Hart has, of course, been charged with a DUI. We all expected that because remember he was driving drunk and they said he almost slammed into a tanker truck.
Yep.
And he confessed that he was drunk. Well, he blew double the legal limit and he was going 90 miles per hour when this happened. So he's been charged with 2 misdemeanor counts of DUI. If convicted, he faces up to a year in jail, but it's his first offense, so he probably won't have to go to prison. But Cat Williams, on the other hand, he's not going to have to go to prison, but he is going to have to do over 400 hours of community service this year, and that's after he had a wild police chase last fall. So even though he doesn't have to go to jail, he is going to have to do, that's a lot of community service.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a suitable punishment. Vibe magazine. Now, you know I have a column in Vibe magazine called Lip Service. Well, they have just been sold.
Vibe, the magazine?
Yes, Vibe magazine. They've been sold
They were just up here earlier.
Yeah,
They didn't mention this to us.
Oh, they probably didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know.
All right, they've been
Jermaine
sold.
and Bonsu. Shout out to Jermaine Hall, Bonsu.
And JFK. They've been sold to Spin Media. So now it's going to be probably no more print magazine is what they're saying. It's most likely just going to be online. That's interesting.
I mean, listen, I read everything online anyway. I don't know the last time I picked up an actual magazine. Like, I'll steal a XXL Vibe out of the convenience store from time to time, but it's not my thing.
Well, you know, this happened before, and actually they did get some private funding, and so maybe somebody else will step up to the plate.
I thought they were doing better. I thought the magazine looked better. It was feeling better. Pause. You know.
Their new issue is actually real dope. The list issue.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The big list?
Yeah, the
With
big
Miguel and
list.
Kendrick Lamar on the cover. It's dope.
Yeah, I'm going to miss it because that was a big deal. Now, let's talk about Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, if you saw my Instagram, Charlamagne was very Gone with the Wind fabulous this morning.
Hand me my Chinese. What do you call this?
It's a Oriental fan. You can say Oriental for an object.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Don't say Oriental fan.
Oriental is not a person, it's an object.
I know. I'm just making sure. You see, I ain't saying nothing. That's why I asked
you were like, hand me my, what is this?
What is this called?
Exactly.
You sure I can say that?
Now, Kenya Moore is saying that Phaedra set up the affair with Paolo and wanted him to sext her. She put a blog on Bravo, and she said, despite the outlandish theatrics and wild accusations thrown at me during Reunion Part 3, I stand firm in my opinion that Apollo is a nice guy who happens to be in a bad situation. We've heard him say verbatim, he's married to a beast. He has resentment toward his wife and would like to get back to the way things used to be. So she's trying to say that Phaedra is very manipulative. She said, Apollo and I had initially communicated via group text and emails when collaborating on the workout video. We were amiable to one another even after the deal fell through and remained cordial despite his desperate outbursts. Neither of us acted inappropriately. So she said she has lived her life her way and will never apologize for being herself. And she gave a last twirl and said, always remember who gave you life. Don't come for me unless I send for you.
I love how my fan opens up. Listen.
What does it sound like? Sounds like something.
What are you opening up?
I am Gone with the Wind fabulous.
What? This dude is
Now
crazy.
twirl. Yes, girl. Yes.
Crazy.
Twirl and twerk.
You can tell he's drunk.
Twirl and
The
twerk.
truth comes out when he's drunk. Look at him.
Now spill the tea, honey.
Look at
I
him.
don't have any tea to spill at the moment.
Oh my God.
All right, and that is your rumor report.
Sis, what do we have next?
Truth comes out when he's
Well,
drunk, boy.
girl, let me tell you.
No, I'm talking to Envy. Sis, what do we have next, sis?
I'm not
sorry.
messing with you guys.
Envy's gonna do the mix.
Up next, let's do it for Jersey today. We haven't done it for Jersey. That's my second
Oh
home.
yes, I want to see Charlamagne twirling all over the place to this Jersey music.
One time for
It's
Jersey.
not going to be that type of Jersey music only.
Oh.
You know, they have some rappers in Jersey as well.
Okay, that's
So
true.
It's all about Jersey. Let me know your favorite
Naughty.
Jersey record. Whether it's
Redman.
Naughty by Nature,
Naughty.
Queen Latifah,
Lords of the
Redman,
Underground.
Lords of the
Joe
Underground, Joe Button. Or you
Okay.
want to twerk it?
Okay. Oh, God. You
800
light-skinned guys always got to take it over, boy. What was that?
What did you just do, twerking it over there?
I was being gay. You were being Drake just now. There's 3 sexual orientations out here, though. Gay, straight, and Drake. You're Drake. I'm gay.
All right, enough with the fan.
So at this Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. That was my little Jersey mix. Shout out to all the Jersey artists.
One time for Jersey.
Yes.
Newark, Elizabeth, Linden, Rawway, Englewood, New Brunswick. Shout out my man 6'4". Out there in New Brunswick.
Yes.
My man
Gotta
Tony
shout out
in
South
Englewood.
Orange.
South
Montclair.
Orange, all the oranges, Montclair, Clifton, shout to T-Neck, Tenafly.
Yeah, man. Love Jersey.
Irvington.
That's home. Know what I mean?
Shout to Deep in Jersey. Shout to Wayne. Shout to Parsippany. Shout to everybody that has this on in Jersey, all right?
Oh, salute to the Chop Shop Barbershop, too, over there in Queen Anne Road. Yeah. My guy Ty and Ock.
Shout to the shop in Inglewood. Shout to everybody that listens from Jersey, man. We definitely appreciate you. Call 105 right now, 800-585-1051. You get a pair of tickets to see Wiz Khalifa and A$AP Rocky, all right? Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m., but call 105. You will be in the building, all right? Now, tonight, I'm going to be in Linden, New Jersey. Dragonfly.
Oh, Jersey.
Saturday, I'm going to be at William Patterson, and then I'm going to be Perfections and Amnesia. Sunday is Jersey Girls. We're doing a day party together, right, in Brooklyn?
Yeah, Sunday we will be in BK, Brooklyn at OPM.
OPM.
So we have a day party there, so make sure you come there. Tomorrow, I'm going to be in Phoenix, Arizona at Revolver. So that should be really fun. 97 degrees in Phoenix.
Nice.
I'll be in Columbia, South Carolina tomorrow. My brother DJ Frosty is his born day.
Frosty, what up?
Happy birthday, Frosty.
Yeah, so he's having a party at Club Pure in Columbia, South Carolina. So I'll be there tomorrow.
How ironic.
Why is that ironic?
You're going to be at Club Pure?
Yes, I am a pure individual.
All right.
Pure as this milk is white.
Pure BS.
All right, and shout to John Bones Jones, who stopped through. He has a fight this week, and make sure you pick up that fight. We're going to be riding for him. If you want to see that full interview, hit up the website, power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club. Also, our friends...
Zab Judah's fighting this weekend, too.
And Zab Judah went crazy in Brooklyn the other day. He wanted to beat the Pops up.
Yep.
Zab Judah's back on his Brooklynish.
Is he?
Yeah, so shout out to Zab Judah. I wonder why he didn't stop by. Zab always calls to come through.
You said why he what?
I said Zab always calls to come through to the Breakfast Club.
He's got a fight to prepare for?
That's when you promote.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be
Okay,
right.
John Bones Jones came through, and he has a fight on tomorrow also.
Let me get Zab
You're
next week. If Zab wins, we get him next week. Zab's going to win, so we get him next week.
If he loses, we can still have him, though.
All right, and Terry Martinez is up next. It's your next chance to go to Vegas, all right? That happens at 10 a.m., $5,000 cash. We'll fly you first class, a luxury suite hotel. You get to sit ringside with Fabulous and watch the Mayweather fight.
All out.
All right, now, Charlemagne.
Yes.
Charlemagne.
What, man?
Charlemagne.
This guy here, boy.
You guys love each other.
He's going to be light-skinned for the rest of your life, huh?
Yes, I have no choice.
Yeah, right.
Leave us on a positive note, bro.
Listen, you know what it is. It's the weekend. So my positive note, as always, is WWRD. What would Rihanna do? You're not going to have a good time this weekend if you don't live your life like that, okay? What would Rihanna do?
Oh, and shout out to Carteret, New Jersey, too, by the way. All right, my guy just hit me on Twitter. I cannot forget Carteret. My uncle works out there, too. He's a dentist.
Word, son.
All right, so you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Woo! The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Breakfast Club, bitches!